Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Brotato today. Next character, the next one in our list of new characters, the Glutton. Plus 50 luck, that's a lot of luck. Plus 1 explosion damage when picking up a consumable while at max health. And all consumables have a 100% chance to explode when picked up, and that scales with our melee damage. Very interesting. XP gain goes down, item price goes up. So it's all about, I guess it's all about, it's gonna be this, right? It's all about picking up consumables on this one. So having a garden that spawns a fruit every 15 seconds allows us to get an insane amount of explosion damage. Now, that then kind of puts us into where it would be nice to start with an explosive weapon, right? Like a shredder, or the plank, for example, or an RPG when the time comes. I'm gonna try the new weapon, right? And that way we can mess around a little bit with it. So that's plus 1 explosion damage plus explosions caused when I pick up the fruit that spawns. Kind of cool. I'm with this for sure. I do think that there's a planet in which we try to just get 6 pruners. I think that it's stupid, okay? I think it's a very, very dumb way to handle things, but I do think it's hilarious, and thus I may just go for it. A chopper is interesting too here. These do not do a lot of damage, so you're basically banking on the explosions if you're gonna make that happen. Did plant get a small buff, man? I thought this used to be 2 HP regen. I don't know. That's fine. I'll take it. And honestly, dude, give me a hand for right now too. This gives us 3 support, which means that our harvesting is rising. And with our harvesting rising, perhaps we could swing that to basically give us a little bit of extra money early on this run and see if maybe we can do something about that. Now keep in mind you're gonna have gardens all over the place now, so we have to still do a little bit of jumping around. It's actually fine because those fruits are still giving us the explosion damage though. It's already up to 7. That's not bad. that's really not bad. Something is jacked up with that menu though. I could not click anything. We're still on the beta, so don't get too concerned if things are a little, not 100% perfect here in the game. Like the audio cutting out randomly for some reason. It's a great start. It really is. Hey, thanks for the support on the last episode. Also, thanks for all of you that called me a dumbass for not realizing that the melee damage does nothing with that character. Let me give you a little look into what it's sometimes like being a content creator. A lot of you don't realize how freaking difficult it is to play games and talk at the same time. And sometimes you just do some stupid stuff, like continue to take melee even though your character has 100% less melee damage. It just happens, man. Sometimes it just do, and you gotta just deal with the fact that maybe I'm a little bit dumb. Special enemies appear at the beginning of the next wave. I still find it hard to believe that bait is a good idea on any run. The name of the item alone tells me everything that I need to know about it. I think we probably do not want to run bait on this run. So I'm keeping things as they are right now. All things considered, I think that this run is going fantastic. I think that using these new gardens is kind of cool. I think that the garden is actually a very unique little item as well. And we can see the explosion damage increase that we're getting is quite good. Now, we have to eventually make the decision. I'm going to actually full send this, I think, and I'm going to take 15 luck. I know that it looks a little bit stupid, but I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to take attack speed, easier to get than, or harder to get than damage. We now have 35 harvesting. Keep in mind that's going to increase as well. Even though, the harvesting is good because stuff is more expensive, but we don't have any kind of buff to getting more harvesting here. It's just still a nice to have kind of thing. Okay, it's very interesting here. Very interesting. I'm going to combine you. I'm going to take another pruner. I'm going to take another hand. And then there is a part of me that's like, I don't know, dude, take another hand. But let's stick with 5 pruners instead. Just keep in mind that the gardens are going to continue to generate fruit. I believe even if I don't pick up any of the fruit, right? So the more gardens we have, the more we're buffing. Yeah, see, it still pumped out the fruit there. The more gardens we have early, the higher that explosion damage is going to get. And then eventually, my ass is going to have to make a decision, okay? We're going to have to make the decision of when do we kill off some of the pruners we have, and in turn, start running explosive weapons. And I don't think it's as cut and dry as what I'm making it out to be. Give me some max HP, that's fine. I do think that eventually it's going to be a difficult decision. I take you, honestly, I'm gonna take you to, I'm gonna chill. But it's fine. Look, if you are clicking on this video, you've already signed up for me making boneheaded plays. Like, you're fine with me making dumb plays. If you want efficient Brotato gameplay, Retromation has a long-running Brotato series. Very, very good. You should go watch it, okay? If you want to see somebody play on Danger Level 2 and not be able to read, you found the right channel. So, you kind of, look, it's kind of like if you order a dish at the restaurant, and the dish says, like, you know, snail eggs. Do snails lay eggs? I don't actually know. How do snails reproduce? That is actually a question mark for me. But if you order a dish that says snail eggs, and then on the plate is a bunch of snail eggs, and you go, why the hell are there snail eggs? Well, guess what, buddy? You bought snail eggs. This is what you signed up for. Okay, I do want this rocket launcher. It's just that simple. Do I want any of this, though? No. I would like another pruner. I would like more explosion damage. It's gonna be tough, man. The unfortunate truth is I do think that I'm probably just going to remove this hand. But I could also just add a pruner. I mean, I could just, I don't know. Now I don't know what to do. You've put me into a very delicate position right now. I'm enjoying the harvesting. I really am. I think that it's valuable to have as much of that harvesting as humanly possible, and I also think it's very valuable to have as much garden action as humanly possible. I don't know what the correct play is here. One thing that would be really nice, man, it would be cool if we could get some additional explosion radius upgrades going. And there are some. Oh, interesting. The crate also. Oh yeah, it's all consumables, not just fruit that give us the explosion. So we do want to keep our eyes peeled. I don't think that we're probably going to get any explosion radius. Well, no, dude, we can, right? Because isn't the more explosive... Yeah, that's pretty good. Isn't the more explosive thingies you have... Just give me the HP regen. Isn't explosive... Yeah, explosion size. Okay. Well, now that changes all kinds of stuff. That changes all kinds of stuff. We're up to 97 explosion damage? What the frick? Okay. Yeah, that's actually insanely solid. So I am going to combine a pruner. I'm going to buy a rocket launcher. I'm going to lock this shredder. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the shredder locked. You're spawning a fruit every 12 seconds. We still have 25 harvesting. I think that the hand has to go eventually, but I think that we have to really start thinking about the fact that this run is going to... It's going to start to go explosive, okay? We have to start going explosive. I can't wait, right? Because if I wait, then we're not going to be able to scale the weapons to be explosive, and thus we're going to end up in an even more delicate situation. But the one thing that we have to remember is we only get the bonus of more explosion damage if we are at full HP. So I have to continue to do HP regen, which is part of why I'm cranking HP regen so high, but I also have to just be strong enough to not get hit in any of these rooms either. This is a very, very interesting character, actually. I mean, I don't know what we expect at this point. Every new character that Blobfish puts into this game, holy frick, is an insane new character. Dude, I know that you guys want me to start getting a little bit of damage, but I do think HP regen is still, I still think it's probably just the move. I'm gonna keep that Shredder locked. I'm telling you, someday you're gonna see something good happen. I don't care about my engineering. More XP gain and melee damage actually kind of good, because now we're at normal XP gain, and melee damage is also useful because these do melee damage. Not a lot, although interestingly they do scale up on your melee damage as time goes on, so that's not too bad. I'm also going to just executive decision, it's time. I'm gonna bring in a Shredder. This way we start to get into the Brotato algorithm a little bit. Something that I seemingly am having a lot of issues with this year, algorithms. But we are, sorry, we are going to hope that this is going to get more Shredders into our shop. And then we can start to slowly wane out our gardens. I do want to continue to keep probably like 2 of them for a long time, and just have 2 like very maxed out gardens. But you can kind of see the explosion damage right now. It's giving us enough to get by, right? Like it's a decent amount of stuff we're getting. And then the explosion damage, I mean, we're hitting for 117 with these rockets because it's doing the explosion damage, right? And the reality of the situation is our damage is actually like totally ass. So the fact that we're doing 117, oh my god, tells you that it's purely our incredible, I'm actually gonna take this. It's our incredible secondary explosion damage, which is 151. So give me more HP regen to stick with that same situation. I'll take 8% damage here. Repo is actually interesting here. I actually do think it's interesting. And then we can maybe scale a little bit of dodge into this run. More HP regen, also very good. Another rocket launcher is almost a necessity. I do love the obliterator too, but I don't think it's needed here. I'm gonna go double rocket launcher. I'm gonna have the 2 pruners set up here. Obviously this probably lowers the amount of explosion damage we're going to be messing with on this turn and future turns for right now, but I still think that we're getting enough. And the thing is, so with the fact that we need more HP regen to ensure we're at full HP, it's also kind of true that as the game goes on, you just take more hits, man. So it's going to be harder for us to get the benefit of that anyway. So I think basically what I'm saying is I think that we've made a very, very intelligent kind of pivot to this new run that we've created at this point. And I'm good with it. I think that this one is going fine. You might be a little bit afraid just looking at the fact that enemies are swarming us quite a bit. But we've built into a lot of stats that are good. 18 HP regen is very solid. 10% attack speed. Plus, dude, this got buffed. I think this was just reduced the attack cooldown last time. So this comes with a 10% attack speed buff too. Which in a lot of ways maybe is just something I go for right now. And is a garden a structure? Oh, wait. Hold on, dude. If a garden is a structure... Okay, it does not. It does not. I thought that maybe we were also about to get... oh, sure, I'll do this too. I thought we were about to get these gardens to have their time cut in half as well, which would have been absolutely insane. But that did not go like that. It is mini-boss time. I'm gonna tell you, I don't really love this so far. He's kind of just having his way with me, but we're gonna be fine. He will die, and we will live a nice, happy life here. Okay, very, very good. Wow, the mini-bosses drop a super crate now? That seems very good. That seems very, very good. I did not realize that they did that, but that puts us That puts us for the opportunity to get... I'm trying to think of what kind of item would be amazing here. I mean, something like the Mammoth would be pretty good for that insane melee damage buff. Make these pruners actually worth their while a little bit. I don't know if there's a good explosive rare item off the top of my head. Honestly, I think you just take this. It's fine, right? 5 armor. That alone is good enough. We'll take it. 10 harvesting we'll take. I'm actually going to take the 9% dodge. Maybe we can get repo to keep popping a little bit. 8% dodge. Now 20% chance to do... a 50% chance to do 45 damage to an enemy. I don't know. Maybe it's not that good. Tardigrade is still fine. It's still fine. Another rocket launcher, I think that's also fine. Okay? I think that's also going to be fine. This run is good. This run is good. It's a fun update for Brotato because they have, and by they I mean literally just blobfish, has added mechanics into the game that were not being used as much in the previous updates, right? We have a character that is all about explosions. It wasn't used as much in the previous updates. We have another engineering character, taking engineering, which was not used that much in the previous updates, making that valuable now. It's just kind of fleshing out your build options in the game. And I think that it's very, very elegantly done and a very, very intelligent update. Do you see how many freaking fruits are on the ground? Holy lordy, dude. It's an absurd amount. I'm nullifying every hit still. Seems that my double tardigrade action has gone pretty good for me. How much explosive damage do I have right now? 225? Yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. Am I okay capping my max HP at 40? No, so let's do it. I think it'll be fun. And then let's re-roll. Wow, dude. I'll take 20 luck. Why not? Let's get a little weird. Give me you. I'm going to actually combine rocket launchers and take this one, giving us a level 4. 20 luck? I mean, dude, let's get weird, right? Let's go for 103 luck on this run. And just see what happens. I think that could be fun. The plank is explosive. Getting us to 15% explosion size is kind of lit. I'm just gonna cruise with it. Okay. Let the rocket launchers kind of do their thing. And I'm gonna try my best to not pick up any of the fruit on this one. And then just we'll see what kind of maniacal sound comes out of our character at the end of the wave. Because I feel like it's going to be an absolutely terrifying, like, and it's going to be music to my damn ears. There's already, like, I don't know, 8 fruit down there. Like, it's wild how fast that starts to stack up and go, man. There's so many consumables on the floor. I also think that what this update maybe does is gives a little bit of a sneak preview at the fact that there may be some more consumable related things coming in the near future. I know that Brotato Dev is not done working on this game. There's still a ton of ideas. Oh my lord, dude, it's so good. It's in early access still. We can't take this. As good as it would be, we can't take that. This we can take. And another one we can take. A little weird that happened. Give me 4 HP regen, that's fine. A pruner, fantastic. Dude, adrenaline seems dope here. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then a Shredder 3 will be quite good too. Can't do it quite yet. I mean, we're so close on the money, but can't do it quite yet. What's our dodge at? Dude, 38% on dodge. Huge possibilities for some repo nonsense. I'm trying to make that item work out for me. The reality is I think that I just liked the 2 melee damage associated with it. But I'm feeling very good about this run. I don't think that I really am in any fear whatsoever of losing this one. I think we're going to get to the boss, and it's going to go very, very nicely for me. And I do think that we could also start to think about replacing, and it's probably going to happen in the next shop when we can buy that shredder. I'm probably going to replace one of our pruners with the shredder, and we'll run 4 explosive weapons, kind of acknowledging the fact that we're capping out our explosive damage somewhere in the 200% range. We may still get to 300 with the other 2 pruners, but I'm going to tell you, if you give me like another, give me the armor, that's fine. If you give me another, see, this is actually tough. I'm actually going to combine these, and then we'll go from there. This is a fruit every 10 seconds, man. Very, very good. But if we, if we can remove another pruner and run like another very strong, I mean, this is technically explosion damage. If we can run another, oh god, dude. You're making my life difficult here, game. You really are. I don't know what the best play is. I do think that explosion size is still, like, the best thing that we can have. And the best part is, I'm not even really utilizing, as you have seen, I'm not really utilizing the fact that just picking up the fruit does a lot for me, right? Like, it does explosions that are quite big. I mean, are you seeing how big the range is on that now? It was not that big earlier, so we've seen quite the improvement on explosion size by picking up our fruits now and having the explosive weapons, improving the explosion size. I can't help but notice that we are doing consistently 69 damage at times. And I'm not sure what weapon is exactly doing, you know, just 69, but I'm quite pleased to see it just for the kicks and giggles of the situation. We also, because of the insane luck, man, we're getting a ton of crates too, which is nice. 20 more luck, sure. Don't care about that. 10 harvesting, I'm going to tell you we're past the point of caring. 10% attack speed's fine. I have to make a decision about this pruner. I guess I'm going to recycle this one, take this one just as the upgrade. More melee's fine, more HP regen's fine. I don't think any of these are valuable. Rocket launcher upgrade is good. Dude, it's good, okay? I don't want to even beat around the bush. I think that this run needs to remain at 2 pruners. I've made my executive decision. I think that by having 2 pruners, we both continue scaling, but also it offers us potential for using the fruit as damage during the wave, which you can see does not matter at all because our rocket launchers are actually just like absurdly good. They're absurdly good, but if maybe on like a wave 18, wave 19, when things get a little bit spicier, right? Maybe it will matter then. I'm not expecting it to, okay? I think that maybe we've just made a run that's good enough. That was horrifying. What would be an insane item, dude? There needs to be a unique item that is explosions deal damage to all enemies on the screen at like 50% of explosion damage, and then that item just like wins the entire game for this character. Maybe that actually would not be a very good thing to have, as it would be extremely broken. Okay. I have to not take a pruner, unfortunately. I think that another tardigrade is a very good thing. I mean, another rocket launcher is still extremely intriguing. I don't know, man. The thing is, they're still doing okay damage, the pruners. It's nowhere near, you know, what we necessarily want from it, but it's still not bad. I mean, dude, this is also, like, really good. I mean, this is a melee weapon, but we're getting the explosive bonus on it. I've never used it either. I think that this is maybe a fun time to bring in a melee explosive. That scales extremely well with our run, man. Like, keep in mind for a second, right? These are scaling range damage. So they're doing 359 damage because of our explosive damage, not because of our range. So I've scaled an entire run into basically melee damage for the pruners, and the rocket launchers are still doing more damage than that, okay? that means that our Power Fist that we have scaled 27 melee damage into, that thing is going to go insane. And it's also firing over twice a second. Like 2.4 times per second. I think that Power Fist alone is about to just win us the game. And I understand it's extraordinarily expensive, and it's probably going to take us a hot second to get it. I mean, that's probably why our shredders are not doing as much damage either. I kind of didn't realize that we weren't scaling any ranged, and that taking 2 guns is a good, I don't care about any of this, man. That's fine. Yeah, maybe that wasn't that fine, actually, but it's fine. Still. 708, you sell for 30. I got 671, it's just not quite. I could sell this one. Okay, you know what? I'm selling you to take you. We improve our run significantly by taking it. And you may not notice it because the run looks better, but I guarantee you, when we check the stats of our weapons after this wave, you're gonna see that Power Fist having done a disturbing amount of damage, whereas that Shredder was not doing that much. And I think that my goal now is maybe to replace our other Shredder before we get to the boss fight. And I guess a rocket launcher would be fine. Another Power Fist would be the best. I don't really expect to see another Power Fist on this run. Pretty rare weapon to see. But I would probably just go for a nice melee weapon. If they gave me a good tier 3 melee weapon, I'd probably take that over the other Shredder at this point. We'll have to see what the game actually gives us. Get ready for this. Okay, we're good. We love it. We love that too. Give me 6% more dodge is fine. So do we care enough about the tardigrade? Also, we're at 376% explosion. I maybe don't care enough about the tardigrade at this point. I don't care about these either. Poisonous tonic is good, but I don't care. We'll go for this. I mean, just having another garden straight up, it's pretty good. We'll never really see it happen. Well, I mean, we'll see it happen on the final wave, but the reality is, I think that this is going to be. Oh, I didn't check the damage of our thing, so we could see how good the Power Fist was for us. I think the reality is this is going to be another one of those runs. Each of the runs we've had so far in the new update. I'm going to get to the final boss, and his ass is just going to melt, man. We're just going to explode him into an oblivion, and it's not even going to be close. I never felt in danger on this run. I think that I've just built it exactly how this character needs to have a run built. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very, very good. These explosions are doing upwards of 900 damage. That's 900. Holy lordy, is very, very good. It's a crap load, man. A clinical crap load. Don't ask me what a clinical crap load is. It's when your doctor needs a stool sample. Okay, give me. I'm so sorry. Give me this. Give me this garden. Honestly, that's probably just good enough for me. And then you know what? The Shredder always comes back to give you a good time in the end. I'm happy to see it. Let's fight this boss, man. Beautiful run. Beautiful run. So how much damage you guys do? Rocket launchers did you did 18,000. Okay, the Power Fist only did 9,000. Well, what the hell do I know, right? Still should be a pretty fast boss kill here, as you can see. It was a pretty fast boss kill. Good night. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Very, very good run. We unlocked some spicy sauce. I love it. Plus 3 max HP. Consumables have a 25% chance to explode. So this basically brings in this mechanic as an item, which is fantastic. Scales on your max HP though, which is kind of cool. Okay. Very neat. And then we go in the next episode with our next character here, who's going to be Jack. He's just a dude, Jack. we'll have some fun with him. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this run, as always, like on the video, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.